Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. Today's video is very important for everyone. So please watch till the end. In today's video, I will teach you how to speak simple English at the hospital. Many people feel nervous when they go to a hospital, and when English is added, the situations becomes even more difficult. People don't know what to say, how to explain their problem, or how to ask questions. But don't worry, in this video I will explain everything in very easy words so you can understand it clearly and use it in real life. First, let me tell you why hospital English is important. We go to hospital for our health, and health is very serious. If you cannot explain your problem properly to the doctor, then doctor cannot help you properly. You do not need big or difficult English. You only need simple and clear sentences. Speaking slowly and calmly is more important than speaking perfect English. Now imagine you are going to a hospital. When you enter the hospital, the first place you go is the reception desk. The receptionist is there to help you. You should always speak politely and calmly. You can start by saying, "Excuse me, excuse me." Then you can say, "I need to see a doctor. I need to see a doctor." This sentence is simple, clear, and enough. If the receptionist asks you about the problem, you can say, "I'm not feeling well. I'm not feeling well." Or, "I have a health problem. I have a health problem." These sentences are very common and everyone understands them. You don't need to explain everything in one sentence. Just keep it simple. Many times the receptionist will give you a form and say, "Please fill this form." At this time, don't panic. If you understand the form, you can say, "Okay" or "Sure." If you don't understand something, you can politely say, "Can you please help me?" This is a very important and useful sentence. Never feel shy to ask for help in hospital. After this, you wait for your turn. When your number or name is called, you go inside the doctor's room. The doctor may say, "Hello, what is the problem?" This is your time to explain your health issue. Speak slowly and clearly. You can say, "I have a fever. I have a fever." Or, "I have a headache. I have a headache." Or, "I have a stomach pain. I have a stomach pain." If you feel weak, you can say, "I'm feeling weak. I'm feeling weak." These sentences are more than enough in daily hospital English. The doctor may then ask you, "Since when?" This means how long you have this problem. You can answer simple by saying, "Since 2 days, since 3 days, or since 1 week." You don't need full grammar in daily English. The doctor may also ask you questions like, "Are you taking any medicine?" You can reply, "Yes, I am taking medicine." Or, "No, I am not taking any medicine." If you don't remember the medicine name, don't worry. You can say, "I don't remember the name. I don't remember the name." Doctors understand this. After checking you, the doctor will give you advice. The doctor may say things like, "Take this medicine twice a day. Take rest." Or, "Drink more water. Listen carefully." If you don't understand something, please ask. You can say, "Can you say again please?" "Can you say again please?" Or, "Please explain slowly." "Please explain slowly." This is very important for your health. Now let us talk about medicine instructions. Because many people get confused here. The doctor or staff may say, "Before food" or "after food." If you are confused, ask clearly. You can say, Before food or after food? Before food or after food? You can also ask how many days or how many times a day. Remember, asking question is your right. After the doctor visit, you usually go to the counter. At the counter, you can ask how much is the fee? How much is the fee? After paying, always say thank you. These small words shows confidence, respect and good manners. Now friends, I want to talk about a very serious and important situation. Please listen carefully. English becomes very important when the problem is big, like an operation or surgery. In such situations, you are already scared and worried. At that time, the doctor or hospital staff may give you a paper and ask you to sign it. That paper is very important and usually everything is written in English. Now think about this situation. You are sick, your family is worried, and the doctor gave you a paper and says, please sign here. But you don't understand English. You don't know what is written on the paper. What is written on that paper? And you don't know what are you agreeing to. Still many people sign because they are scared or confused. This can be dangerous. That paper may talk about surgery details, risk, side effects or hospital rules. If you sign without understanding, later you cannot say, I didn't know. That is why basic English is very important in hospitals. You should never sign any paper without understanding it. If this happens, you must speak up. You can say, I don't understand English. Please explain this in simple words. Please explain this in simple words. You can also say, I want my family member to read this. I want my family member to read this. If needed, you can say, please give me some time. Please give me some time. This is your right. Never feel shy or afraid in such situations. English can protect you in serious situations like this. You don't need perfect English, but you need enough English to ask questions and understand important things. In cases like surgery, understanding is more important than speed. Your life and your health are more important than anything else. So friends, this is not just about language. This is about your life. Alright everyone, that's all for today's video. I hope this video helped you understand how to speak simple English at the hospital and why this English is important in real life. If you found this video useful, please like it, share it with your friends and family and subscribe to channel for more easy English lessons. I also want to ask you one question. What English situations do you want to learn next? Airport or office or anything else? Tell me in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay safe and I will meet you in the next video.